Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Economic Zone by Diksha Ahuja. So in today's video, we'll cover up methods of collecting national income. In the previous video, I have given you a brief as we are doing the chapter number 4 of macroeconomics, that is national income and the related aggregates. So in this video, I'm gonna cover up methods of collecting national income. There are 3 methods: income method, expenditure method and value added or production method, as I told in the previous video. So in this video, I'm gonna cover up income method, its formula and the precautions. So what is the formula of income method? Income method includes the factor payments of all the 3 sectors. So what do you mean by factor payment? When we get the service and in return we pay the money, that payment is known as factor payment. So the factor payment is divided into 3 subparts. We have compensation of employees, secondly we have operating surplus, and third we have mixed income of self-employed. So let us bifurcate. There are some subparts of first one, second one and third one is separate. So there are 3 types of people, 3 types of sectors in the economy. Those who earn from wages and salaries, either in cash or in kind, or they get social security schemes. Let's say for example those people who earn from wages and salaries, let's say doctors, they are working in hospital, they are getting salaries and in cash. Plus on the other hand, you can say those people who are working in offices are getting the food, the lunch stuck with them. So the wages and salaries in kind. And third one, they get the provident fund, some amount of their salary is being deducted to get the social security scheme, also known as provident fund. So adding these 3, I will get the COE, compensation of employees. This is the very first part of income method that you need to consider. And so the second component of income method is operating surplus, also known as OS. So it has 3 parts. Those people who get the factor payment in the form of rent. Let's say they are having property, they have given on rent and they are getting the salary, they are getting the rent. So that rent is through income method operating surplus. Royalty. Publishers, you can say the writers who get the royalty of writing their books is also included in this component. Then second is interest. What do you mean by interest? So those people, money lenders who earns through by giving the loans and get the interest. Then C part is profit. So the companies which are earning profit is distributed into 3 subparts. You need to remember this. It is divided into 3 subparts. Dividend, the first component. Corporate tax, that means the tax before the profit, right? We have not paid the tax, it is still included in the profit. So this is profit before paying the tax. So second component is corporate tax, third is retained earnings. So if profit is not given in the question, you will add up dividend, corporate tax and retained earnings. So this is the second component. Now the very last component is mixed income of self-employed. So you know what are self-employed people? Those who earn their living themselves. So let's say doctors also, those who are having clinic. So they are earning through self-employment, or you can say vegetable vendors, and all those who are earning from self-employment is included in this third component of income method, mixed income of self-employed. Adding these 3, 1 compensation of employees, second operating surplus, third mixed income of self-employed, I get 1 plus 2 plus 3, I get NDPFC, and you all know that NDPFC is domestic income, net domestic product at factor cost, also known as domestic income. So हमेशा याद रखना है that from income method we get NDPFC. Now but we are asked to calculate national income, and national income formula is NNPFC. So we add up, you all know the basics, we add up NFIA in domestic income to get national income. So after the formula, let us know the precautions. There are many precautions that we need to take before solving through income method. What all things we need to exclude from income method? So from income method, we need to exclude the following items. First precaution, we need to avoid the transfers. You know what are transfer payments? Let's say we are granting anything to some other person without expecting anything in return, without getting anything in return. Like for example, I'll give you one example for this. You are giving a grant or a gift to your friend, and you're not expecting anything in return, this will not be included in income method, because income method only includes factor payments and not the transfer payments. Second, avoid capital gains. Let's say you sold your property of 30 lakhs and you gained 10 lakh out of that. So this, like unexceptional gain, you won a lottery or unexceptional gain you got, will not be included in national income. So avoid all the capital gains. Plus, I need to tell you one more thing. The investment in shares, debentures, all the financial assets will be excluded from this income method, because these are just mere financial claims that has nothing to do with factor payments of income method. Last precaution is include income from self-consumed output. Let's say you produce something and you would have sold in the market. Right? Let's say you're a farmer and you produced 30 kgs of wheat on your farm. But instead of selling it in the market, you consume yourself. So you will think, if imputed value, you will think, if I would have sold this in the market, मुझे कितने पैसे, कितनी income मुझे मिल जाती. You will include this, the imputed value of the self-consumed output. So these are the precautions of income method. This is the formula. Now our turn is to do one example. So the question says that calculate national income from the following. And I've already fitted the values in this. Just have a look that there's a value given of compensation of employees, that is 500. That means there is no need of searching for wages and salaries in cash, kind, and the employees' contribution. Mind it, we require employees' contribution, not the employer's contribution. So these three things are not required. Then after that, operating surplus is not given, but the subparts is given. I just search on. Rent is given in the question as 80. Interest is given in the question as 100. Profit directly is given to be 210. That means there is no need to search for dividend, corporate tax and retained earnings. But mind it, if the profit is not given directly, you need to search for dividend, corporate tax and retained earnings also. And the last part is mixed income of self-employed, which is also given in the question, that is 250. And one more thing I need to tell you, if mixed income is not given in the question, then take it 0. So adding these all, I get, adding 1 plus the second part plus the third part, I get, what is this? Domestic income, NDPFC. So I get 1140 crores as domestic income. And we know the formula, to get national income, we need to add net factor income from abroad. See the question, in this net factor income from abroad is given in minus. Minus 20 is given. Just have a look. So minus 20 will do. So the answer which will come out to be for national income will be 1120. There are so many examples in the book. I will also share a link below so that you can practice more questions of income method. So this is it for today. I have solved one example also. In next video, I'll come up with expenditure method and its precautions. Thank you.